Money raw, yeah, I'm looking at the bank, say miss, I do not want to tell, yeah, nuts with my gang, you be just a stain, cover on my chain.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you guys are having a great day as usual. So you guys already know, you clicked on the video, Frankie Boyle, Mock the Week, Series 7. Series 7, think about that, Part 1. Let's go!
The answer is 50 nights. What is the question?
Is it dogs often go to fetch help when their master is in trouble? How long would you have to be lying dead before your cat gave a shit? How long did it take Lady Gaga to perfect tucking her penis between her legs?
Next topic is Britain's Got Talent. Frankie.
I actually watched this series of Britain's Got Talent, or as I think it should be renamed, How Bored Are Britain's Women and Homosexuals? Susan Boyle to me looks like Gordon Brown playing Mrs. Doubtfire. She was on Oprah Winfrey in America and they subtitled her. And people in West Lothian, where she's from, were absolutely horrified, as many of them can't read. She says that she's never been kissed, and on that evidence alone, Scotland's alcohol problems are not as bad as First Thought.
Things you wouldn't hear from a weather forecaster.
Temperatures could rise to 31 degrees. Shit, I've left my baby in the car! This was a criticism made by female Labour MPs, yes. Wasn't it? Because they're not been put in the new cabinet. Yeah. Who wants to be put in Gordon Brown's cabinet? That's like being handed a set of pilot goggles by Emperor Hirohito. It was fantastic to see Gordon Brown looking incredibly uncomfortable as he met Berlusconi. Berlusconi's sort of like an old-style fixer. You want pussy, Brown? You want some blow? You want blow? No, I'm just here to talk about trade. You want a boy? I get you a boy, Brown. I get you a girl. I get you a boy, girl. 4 arms, 4 legs. It's like making love to a man spider. You want me to get rid of Cameron? I get rid of Cameron, Brown. I make it look like suicide, like he fell in love with the man spider.
Unlikely things to hear on a survival show.
I was first taught to eat in the bush by a French girl I went out with at university. Using excrement, mud and twigs, they've made primitive bedding here at the Premier Travel Lodge. But who are the truly civilised? Is it the Mbupi tribe, or is it us, with our books, our medicine and our internet? Oh yes, it's us. The strong, powerful sun is making me sweat. Oh shit, here comes his dad. I've just achieved my life's ambition of climbing Everest with no food and no equipment. Now do you love me, Daddy?
Okay, the next topic is unlikely things to read on a packet.
Ragu sauce. If you gave this to someone who is actually from Italy, they'd punch you in the face. Sunny Delight counts towards your 5 a day as -2.
Start with a round called Headliners. Here's a picture of David Cameron. But what does CEPL stand for?
Mine's is slightly more sinister again. Cameron enjoys penetrating ladyboys.
Is that in the space race?
China! Trying to reach them in. Do you know how they're doing it?
How are they doing it?
Human pyramid.
Deleted lines from a fantasy film.
Ron had been suffering from swine flu and people were avoiding him. Luckily, he was ginger and he was used to it. In the wardrobe, we found a magical compartment that led to the Fritzl family. I'm not a dwarf, I'm a lesbian.
The next topic is things you don't want to hear from your flatmate.
That's my milk in the fridge. I squeeze it out of my tits with a vice. My last flat was just like Friends. Have you seen the one where Joey kills everybody? OK, there's one certain way to find out who ate my yoghurt. An AIDS test.
The answer is 27. What is the question?
Is it... How long was the trail of chocolate hobnobs I used to lure my gran through the doors of a Swiss clinic?
Unlikely things to hear on a consumer programme.
Last week we said that we were going to expose London's security scene. This week we say there's been a misunderstanding. Could I please have my kids back?
Things a sports commentator would never say.
It's the women's 100 metres final, and from left to right, it's no, no, yes, maybe, from behind. Definitely not. Venus Williams has brought something different to the ladies' game. Male genitalia. And that bloody smear is the reason you don't see a lot of streakers in Formula One. Overpaid knocks it on to overrated on to possible rapist knocks it forward, closet gay, go!
The answer is 50%.
Is it? What was the proportion of cats that died during the making of my ill-fated television pilot, Cat versus Bleach?
Unlikely lines from a thriller.
This is no ordinary pen bond. Turn it upside down, the woman's clothes drop off and you can see it. I'd been a serial killer for 4 years, but they'd never given me a nickname. Then, you bite one guy in the ass, and suddenly you're the butt muncher. Ah, the butt muncher's got me! The butt muncher's got me!
OK, the next topic is bad things to say at a wedding.
Now, Carol's family have always had their doubts about me. So, first of all, let me explain why I'm naked. I feel sorry for Obama because he's still got to fight the innate racism of Americans, hasn't he? I mean, do you see his first speech when he got made president and they put all that bulletproof glass up in front of him? I think that shows you how racist America still is. Just because he's black doesn't mean he's going to shoot anybody. Basically, Obama's got in, he's had a look at the economy, he's had a look at what his general public are actually like, and he's got a new slogan, turns out we can't.
Bad things to hear at the psychiatrist.
I don't want you to think of me as a psychiatrist. I want you to think of me as a mental patient who killed the psychiatrist before you got here. You've been coming here for 6 months to talk about your trust issues. Well, we've been filming you for Britain's nuttiest bastards.
Unlikely things to hear on a TV talent show.
What a hilarious singing dog Susan Boyle is.
Hello, I'm Susan Boyle, and I would like to say hello to my brother Frankie.
Susan Boyle is not related to me. None of my relatives will ever manage to chisel their way out of that cellar. That was a beautiful song, until you fucking sang it. I don't know if you realise the story behind this, but Dara's lost weight because he's been on the Irish version of I'm a Celebrity, which is set during the potato famine. Sorry.
How much weight?
We were all a bit worried when we heard about your weight loss. We were all a bit worried that you had AIDS.
Yeah.
No, we were genuinely worried because none of us wore a condom. You had a holiday booked to go to Scotland in September. I wouldn't go to Scotland in September if I was going into hiding. The only person making that trip should be an academic doing a report on the exact moment when depression turns into violence.
Things you wouldn't want to hear at work.
I want you all to put down those football bits that you've been sewing, because I've heard that it's somebody's very special 11th birthday. And we've got you a photo of a cake. Punch-a-wahoo, chung-wah, punch-a-wahoo. What do you mean it's not your turn to make the coffee? This is fucking Starbucks.
Libyan leader Colonel Gaddafi in casual mode recently. But what does LCGA stand for?
Is it love confuses Gaddafi's assassin? I would kill him, but look at that little smile. How could you?
Is it 4 things you're not allowed at the party? Is it ladies, cocaine, Glaswegians and alcohol?
Is it,
Very racist. Thanks for opening the racist door for me.
Do you actually have a racist door? I always imagine it was more
My
like...
children's show. Hello, children. Shall we open the racist door? Who's behind? Oh, it's Ching Chong China. We had the Italian red arrows at it. To me, all the red arrows are just cowards, aren't they? Highly skilled pilots who, while we're at war, choose to perform at country air shows. Have you seen any action recently? Yes, Farnborough. I killed a family having a picnic. It's just got too predictable, hasn't it? I mean, I've not seen any of this, Big Brother. I've not even read about it in the paper. But I can say with confidence that the gay one's a bit annoying, the lesbian's a bit bossy, it's a shame for the one with special needs, and the racist one stands a good chance of winning.
Guys, great stuff there by Frankie Boyle. As usual, every time I watch Frankie Boyle, it brings a little bit of joy to my heart, guys. Just because he's always on point with his comedy. It's always a good laugh, and it's always fun times. So I'm just really appreciative of Frankie Boyle. This is the last Mock the Week series that he's a part of. So part 2 will be the last one. But there's a lot more Frankie Boyle content online between the specials and like the appearances that he makes on like late night shows and stuff like that. So don't worry, guys. I'll be reacting to a lot more Frankie Boyle content in the future. Just let me know in the comment section. Try and leave a link. Just it makes it a little bit easier so I don't have to like search through a lot of stuff to find it. But I will be reacting to a lot more Frankie Boyle stuff in the future, guys. Don't worry about that. But hit the like button if you enjoyed the video because it helps the video and the channel grow a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section. But I'm going to wrap it up, so take care of yourself. Stay safe because it is a crazy world and there are a lot of crazy people. But most importantly, guys, you already know by now. Peace.